What is up, everyone? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Before we get started on the Insecure finale review, I need you to do one little small thing for me. Alright, one little thing. I need you to go grab your wine and come right back. I'm gonna wait. I'll wait. What Instagram has going on? Oh, you got it? Take a sip. Alright, let's get to this review. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is the finale of Insecure. This is season 3, episode 8, Ghost Like. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to click the bell to be notified when I upload other videos. Since this is a finale, I won't be uploading anything else until next year. But do not forget to hit the notification bell and do not forget to follow me on social media. Alright, so we got our wine. I beat my face. I felt like this was such a special occasion that I had to put on some makeup. I had to get into this groove here, get into this thing here. So we are going to talk about the final episode of Insecure. I hope you guys watched it. If not, I am here to let you know all the deets of what happened, and then at the end of the recap review, I'll go ahead and sum up the season, how I thought the season went, what could have done, what could have changed, what do I feel they need to improve on, what was the bomb, all that shit. Alright, so we get Issa. Issa is going door to door to try to drum up vendors and entertainers for the block party, and she's having a hard time because people really, when you're trying to introduce something new to black people, sometimes they don't want no parts of it. So Issa is having a hard time getting yeses. She's getting more no's than yeses, and she's basically at this point getting discouraged. So Issa and Molly are out having lunch, and Issa is telling Molly that she feels like she needs to put the block party on the back burner because things aren't really going the way she thought. Nathan actually is the one that made her feel like she can do this, especially in this short amount of time. Once he ghosted her, she feels like she realizes that this shit is just entirely too hard and she just needs to find a job and just shut the fuck up. So Molly decides to tell her about her job and says that everybody at work is acting shady to her, especially Torian, and she don't know what the fuck the problem is. And Issa really told her, like, you basically fucked him over. When you were supposed to be helping him, you went behind his back and did some shady shit. You are becoming really shady. And Molly don't like telling. She don't like people telling her about herself. Alright, so it's also Issa's birthday weekend. So Molly does have stuff planned for Issa for her birthday. Alright, so we get Lawrence and his daddy. I don't know why Lawrence has an outside storyline. He has a cast of characters. Why? I don't fucking know. Like, nigga, is you really back or is you back? Like, why does he have all of this? I'm not mad at Lawrence. I'm really not mad at Lawrence. I just feel like sometimes your exes need to be gone, and Lawrence was gone. Why is he back? I don't really know. But Lawrence meets with his father, and his father, you know, they sit down, and his father asks him, you know, how Issa's doing. And Lawrence said, you know, she's cool. We're now finally speaking, but, you know, we just friends. We cool. So he asked him if he's dating anybody, and Lawrence said, you know, there's so many women out here with drama, and he just wants somebody that doesn't have all this complication, doesn't have all this drama. He wants something, a relationship like his parents had. He said that, you know, you guys fell in love, got married, and y'all live happily ever after. And the daddy was like, that's not how shit go. Like, niggas have problems. People are not simple as you want a relationship to be as just a simple, easy breezy, beautiful, and it is not like that majority of the time. He said your mama has baggage, or your mama came in with baggage, I came in with baggage, but our shit was matching, so we kind of worked shit out. But it is something that you have to work on. It's just not gonna come like that. So he gave Lawrence some shit to think about, and hopefully Lawrence can get his act together, because Lawrence is not a fuck boy, but I think Lawrence is a good guy. He really is a good guy, and he wants that happily ever after. But I think he gets so consumed in, well, based on the relationship with Issa, I think he got so consumed in his downfall that he wasn't thinking about his relationship at all. So that was his doing, but he was in a weird place at that time for 5 fucking years. But he was in a weird place, so I can kind of understand that. Alright, so we get Molly at work, and she is looking for Torian because she's kind of thinking about the shit Issa told her about her being shady as shit. So she's looking for Torian. She asked her assistant, and her assistant said that Torian is in the conference room with the partners, and they're asking for you to join them. So Molly goes in there, don't know what's going on, and Torian is just looking just pissed off. You could tell some shit is about to happen. So Torian is looking pissed off, and the partner said that they're giving Torian the lead on this specific case, the case that they have been working on, even though Molly did all the shit herself. But they're giving Torian the lead, and they want Molly to be second chair. So Molly and him are basically like, she's not just helping him find files and shit. She is really, you know, at the table with him. Torian is, you know, he got to put on, well, me and Molly would work together to the best of our abilities, and she is very highly capable and all that stuff. And Molly's looking like, what? I am second chair? I am going to be at the table with Torian. But Molly has done shit pretty shady. Okay, so Issa goes on a job interview at B Crew. This is the nonprofit that she saw at the career fair that she was kind of interested in. She goes to an interview with the same guy that she met at the fair. So he's asking her, you know, why did she leave her last job? And she basically told him that, you know, she wanted a position more aligned with her interests, and B Crew is fitting her interests at the moment. So he told her, well, the budget is kind of sketchy and shit, but I'll see what I can do. I will send this to the people upstairs, and I'll let you know. And she was, you know, she went on an interview, so hopefully she gets the job, because she is trying not to deal with this block party shit. But I feel like she will get the job because she seemed really interested in this company. Alright, grab your wine. Grab your motherfucking wine, okay? So Molly goes to pick up Issa because, again, it's Issa's birthday, and she is taking her out for her birthday. And Molly is texting Issa, bitch, I'm downstairs. Let's get ready. Let's go. Let's have fun. And guess who Molly sees walking with a fucking bed of roses? Well, not really a bed. It's a vase. But, you know, she sees Nathan. Hey, nigga, where you been? How you doing? She sees Nathan. Molly runs out the car and stop him in his track. Nigga, where in the fuck do you think that you are going? Nathan said that he wanted to, you know, talk to Issa and just apologize for everything. And Molly said, you have been gone for a month. You have not called her or texted her. And then you just show up on her birthday weekend. I am not about to let you fuck that up. You can go turn your ass around and head back that way. She don't want to fuck with you. Leave her alone. So, Nathan looking a little dejected, but fuck you, nigga, who cares? You still fine and shit, you still fine. But, shady shit like that I can't take. But he walks away, and Molly feels like she did a good deed. She helped a girl out. She, you know, deflected a fuck nigga. So, you know, Issa doesn't have to fucking stress over her birthday. Because what? Niggas. Alright, so Molly takes Issa to this line with a bunch of white people outside in the areas of the world. And Issa is looking cute. I loved her hair. I loved her outfit. Issa looks so cute. So, come to find out, Molly took her to like a, I guess it's, well, here we used to have it called Screen on the Green, but it is basically, it's like Screen on the Green where there's a big movie screen and you can be on the lawn, have food, picnic, whatever the case, and you know, you can watch a featured movie. So the featured movie was The Last Dragon. Every black person know The Last Dragon, right? So Issa, that is one of Issa's favorite movies. Issa and Molly are talking, and guess who is walking past them, going to the line? Nobody but Lawrence. So Lawrence is there. Lawrence and Issa see each other, they greet, they start doing lines from the movie, which me and my boyfriend do all the time, but they start doing lines from the movie, corny but really cute. And Issa's kind of looking at Lawrence because Lawrence is fine though. Jay Ellis is really, really fine. So Issa's looking at Lawrence like, damn, he looked good, because he did look good in that green. He really did. And that smile, it's just, okay, calm down. So they're talking for a while. And Lawrence said that he's meeting Chad into the venue. He'll see her inside. So they go inside. Kelly's inside waiting for him. Kelly has a section parted off. Kelly said that, you know, they're just black and single and just looking fine in their 30s. And Molly asked her what happened to Nathan's friend, the little nigga that she was dating. And Kelly said, well, I don't remember who that is. And then she said, oh yeah, we don't do that no more. Kelly said that she stopped dating him because he's doing a DJ Khaled. He does not eat the box. He refuses to eat the box, and she can't fuck with a nigga that don't eat. So she just let him go, because why waste his time? And why waste hers? And Molly said, you know, her and Andrew, they don't talk anymore either. So Kelly is looking by and she's seeing niggas that she used to fuck with. She saw Quantrell over the way and she started cussing him out. Fuck you, Quantrell, all this stuff. And then she realized, oh shit, that's not Quantrell. But she went over to holler at him because that's how Kelly is. Kelly is a hollerer. So Lawrence is walking over to Chad, and Chad is there, and there's another friend. And the friend, I've seen him, is he a comedian? I've seen him somewhere, I can't remember where, but I remember him because he had freckles. But so Chad is there, and they're sitting there and they're talking, and then Chad has a purse, and he takes out a chapstick out of the purse, start putting it on his lips. And Lawrence was like, nigga, you walking around with purses now? Chad said that his fiance is at the porta potty, so it's her purse. He bought it for her. So Lawrence was like, y'all got back to, when did this happen? So Lawrence, so Chad said, nigga, you act like you don't know how love works. You know, I do some fuck shit. She do some fuck shit. She leave me. We get back together. I just have to work on winning her back, but I did it. So Lawrence is intrigued because he's like, he really did not think that this girl was going to take him back. So he said he had to do a whole lot of stuff. He really had to put in work this time to get her back. He said that he watched so much Project Runway, he knows how to sew an A-line skirt. I love this dude that plays Chad. He looks like my brother-in-law. I said this before. He looks just like him. I would actually post my brother-in-law's channel so you can see him. Subscribe to him too. But yeah, he looks just like Chad. So Lawrence is kind of intrigued by the whole, whoa, she took him back and he actually worked to get her back. So I don't know if in his head he's thinking about him and Issa trying to make things work with her, because they still have chemistry. They still love each other. They still love each other. So I'm assuming they're gonna eventually get back together. It's just not gonna happen anytime now. Alright, so Molly goes to a concession stand to get something to eat, and she looks up and she sees Jared. If you don't remember Jared was a nigga that she dated in season 1. She met him at that club when Issa was singing Broken Pussy. And Jared was cute. He worked at Enterprise. And Jared had a sexual experience with a man. And Molly felt like that was just too much for her. She felt like he was gay because he had sex with a man. He said he had sex with a dude. He didn't really like it. He never did it again. So she made up in his mind that, oh, this nigga is all the way gay. I can't fuck with him. So she sees him. She calls his name. They talking. How you doing? How you been? He says he's now the regional manager of Enterprise. And there's a guy that comes over saying that he has their drinks or something like that. And, you know, Molly automatically, she's like, what the fuck? He's on a date. This is nigga. Oh my god, the nigga is gay. So in her mind, that is all that's going on. You can see it through her eyes. So Jared was like, so how you been? Trying to drum up conversation. And Molly was like, oh no, I gotta go. See, my girls are waiting for me. I gotta go. Nice seeing you. Bye. You look good. Nice seeing you. And she walked away. So when she's walking away, she's like scurrying away. She bumps into Lawrence. Lawrence is like, you alright? You good? She's like, yeah, I gotta get back to my girls. Bye. So she goes back to Issa, and Lawrence is looking at her walk over to Issa and Kelly. So she's telling them, oh my god, I just saw Jared. He's on a date with some dude. That nigga really is gay. I told you he was gay. And Issa said, well, I'm glad that he's happy. I'm glad he's happy too. I mean, that would be the genuine reaction if you see somebody. I'm glad he's living his truth. I'm glad he's happy. But Kelly comes over and she said, yeah, that was Quantrill. And they back together. So Kelly, she's just crazy. I hope they really develop her story next season. I want to know more about Kelly. So Issa, we need more of Kelly. Alright, so they're sitting there and the movie's about to start. And there's some candy that is in front of Issa's face. Lawrence brought her over her favorite candy, and he sat down next to her and he's asking her, you know, talking to her, small talk, how's the block party going, what's happening. And she told him, well, you know, I kind of stopped doing that. I'm just not in the right space. I'm not getting things done. Things aren't happening, so I really don't know what to do. And he's just listening to her, and you know, Lawrence loves her. Lawrence loves her, so whatever. So he said that he was going back over to Chad and them, and Issa is watching him walk away because Issa is still into Lawrence. I think she's still into Lawrence. Alright, so the movie ends and Issa, everybody's packing up, and Issa's looking around saying that this is what she's talking about. She loves the blackness. She loves that black people can come together and enjoy something without some fuck shit going on. So they're about to walk away and she sees Tiffany's friend. I remember in the baby shower episode, she was standing up looking at the paintings of Tiffany. Lawrence was sitting right next to her and they had a conversation. I can't remember her name. It was very unique. So she was the one who headed this event. So she is really cute. So Issa goes over to her and introduced herself. She remembers Issa from the baby shower. And Issa was like, how did you get this shit together? And she said, you know, it's a lot of hard work, but she managed to pull it together. And Issa told her, you know, she's trying to do something similar in Inglewood. She wants to do a block party, but it's hard because people keep telling her no. And it's just very discouraging. And the girl said, I can't remember her fucking name, but the girl said, you know, what she did was every time somebody said no, she would work on a yes or a fucking maybe. And she just kept on doing that. So she told Issa that you have to just keep working on it. So it was cute. Black women connecting and shit. I thought that was really cute. Alright, so Molly is spending the night at Issa's apartment. And they're drinking, toasting to 30 and all that stuff. And Molly said, you know, I treated you for your birthday. You had a good time and all that shit. And I don't know why I sound like Cardi B. I sound like a hood rat. But anyways, I'm sorry. She said, you know, I got your back. I'm your nigga controller and all that. So Issa was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So Molly said, oh, when I came to pick you up, I saw Nathan come into your apartment and talk to you. And I told him, get back, Satan, go home. We don't want you here. Don't fuck up her birthday. So thank you. You're welcome. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. So Molly said, you know, I sent him on so you can have a good birthday. You're welcome, girl. I looked out for you. So Issa was like, wait, hold on. What? Why didn't you tell me? Molly said, well, I didn't want you to have a bad birthday, so I didn't tell you. But, you know, it's fine. He's gone. So Issa was like, why didn't you give me the opportunity to deal with it myself? Why did you feel like you had to block this nigga? I mean, why did you feel like you should have done that and not tell me? Issa is genuinely pissed. And she said Molly has been on some negative shit, which she has. She's been on some negative shit lately. And this isn't her. Like, Molly has become hard as fuck. And Molly says, you know, you have to be like that sometimes. And this is just how I am. And Issa said, you don't have to be that way though. And walked away. And Molly is looking there kind of like, my girl done told me again. Molly is hard the fuck headed. So Molly is at work and she wants to talk to Torian as far as working on this project together. And Torian said, boop, hold on. So I have removed myself from this. You got this since you want to be Superwoman and you want to be a partner and you want to do all this by yourself. I have removed myself from this situation, so it's just you. You work on your case, have a good time. I am working on the other case with the 2 ladies that you fucked over the first time to work with me. I am now working with them. So they all 3, he went into their one of the ladies' office, and they're all 3 just looking at her like, bye girl. Molly. Molly. So Issa is at a restaurant with Tiffany's friend, the young lady that did the movie thing, and she is really giving her some great ideas, and Issa's bouncing some stuff off of her, and she talked about entertainment. She knows some people at Rap Nation, she can get the contacts, and so she is helping Issa with this block party. So Issa is thanking her, girl, thank you so much, I appreciate it, thank you for helping me, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you know, so I'm glad you're here. And the girl, she's really pretty. She is really pretty. I loved her long braided ponytail. I thought it was so cute. But Issa was like, I mean, where you headed? You need a ride? I do lifts. Do you need a ride? So the girl said no, she has a date, but you know, they'll link up another time. When she said she had a date, I knew immediately who it was. Cut to the next scene. Lawrence is at a bar, and sis pretty ponytail came walking in, looking cute in that white top. You look so cute, girl. But she came walking in. I kind of knew this was going to happen from the baby shower episode, because he was the only person she talked to in that scene. So I knew they were going to link up somehow because she had a speaking role. So she was apparently late for their date. This is their second date, because she said he was late for the first date, she's late for the second, and she said, I thought I kind of scared you away when I told you that I was divorced. And he said, no, you know, he's here, and he made a joke about a bunch of DUIs, which isn't true. Well, I don't know, is the nigga alcoholic? I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, they look cute or whatever. She looks like she's really into him. He looks like he's really feeling her. And it's going to be hard working with your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. So, you know, that's going to be the storyline for next season. So Issa, she's going home from the meeting with old girl, and she sees flowers at her door. And these are the better flowers. I know it's not a bed, it's a vase. But Issa found the flowers from Nathan, and anyways, after the shit that happened at work, Molly decided to call Andrew. Andrew was at home playing video games. His hair is tousled to the side, it's down, looking all Hawaiian silky and shit. So he's playing his video games. Nathan walks into the house, and he's asking Molly, like, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? And Molly is trying to apologize to him the best that she can. And he was like, well, okay. And so that night Nathan comes over, and he wants to apologize. And he said that he went back to Houston. Sometimes he gets down and negative on shit, and he just kind of disconnects from people. When he said that, in my opinion, I feel like I think Nathan suffers from depression. It seems like he suffers from depression, but he doesn't want to tell Issa that. But he seems like he deals with depression, but he does not want to divulge the information to her. So he's just apologizing. He's saying that, you know, he's sorry. I mean, that's the long and short. He just kind of fucked up, and he wants to apologize, but he's here. He's not leaving again. And Issa says, so you ghosted me, left, because you was in a bad mood. He said, you know, I apologize for that, but I am here now. I'm not leaving, and I really want to make it up to you. And he said that I hope that we can talk again. And Issa kind of just gave him a little head nod and walked into her apartment. So Issa goes into her apartment, and I love this. I love this. Issa looked around her apartment. She went to her her thing of records, and she took out a vinyl, put it on the record player, and Issa started unpacking all her shit. That is symbolic. That is symbolism, people. Issa starts unpacking all her shit. All of the shit with her job, all the shit with men. She just starts unpacking her apartment. Looks cute, by the way. I really love that couch. But she starts unpacking everything. She is having her glass of wine. This is why I told y'all to get wine. This is why I told you guys to get wine. Alright, so she gets her wine, she is watching TV. Issa is unfucking bothered, okay? Because Issa realizes that she has a bigger purpose right now, and a fuck nigga who don't know he a fuck nigga is not in her radar. So she said whatever. So it actually went over probably like 3 or 4 minutes, which I appreciate, but it needs to be longer. But Issa looked at the camera and then it went off. So I gave this episode a A+. I thought it was a really good episode. I wish it was fucking longer. But my thoughts on the whole season, I thought that it started off a little slow. The fact that it was interesting, the fact that the beginning episodes involved Daniel, and then when Issa moved out, we saw no more Daniel. So that was pretty interesting. But you know, that's how it is in real life. Every season ends with Molly doing the same fucking thing. Molly has not grown, learned, matured throughout these 3 seasons. Issa has grown a lot. Lawrence grown a lot. Hell, Kelly grown. But Molly just, the last episode is always the same thing with Molly. And I don't understand why she's just not getting that the problem is her. I don't really know. But interesting to see what happens next season. Maybe she'll be dating Andrew. I really don't know. We'll see what happens. Lawrence came back looking so good with a job. Looking good, but you know, why are you here? But you know what? Maybe it's a bigger picture. I gotta see the bigger picture. Nathan was a healthy surprise, but I think Nathan is suffering from depression. I really do think so. But that's just my synopsis. I don't really know. Issa, she has come a long way. She's grown a lot. She knows what she wants. She's has her sights set on these things, and she's working towards it. So I applaud her for that. Tiffany is realizing that, you know, sometimes friends grow apart, and when life circumstances happens, that's just the nature of friendship. It happens. So she's about to be a mom, so I guess that will be next season where we'll see her trying to be a mom. Let's see, Kelly is still same old Kelly, just doing Kelly shit. Love Kelly. I just want a more developed character next season where we can have more of a backstory about Kelly, because Kelly is one of the most, not only funniest, but the most interesting people on the show. So I would really like more information and more of a backstory on Kelly. As far as Molly is working on my last fucking nerves. I need Molly to realize that she's paying therapy for a reason, and she needs to learn to use these tools. I don't know if Ayanla needs to show up. I really don't know, but Kelly needs a series of helpful professionals to help this bitch, because Molly is continuously doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So we'll see what happens next season with Molly. As far as Issa, the block party is probably going to be next season. It's probably going to be a duo match between Nathan and Lawrence. I don't think Nathan is gone at all. I really don't, because I think that Issa liked him, and I just don't think he's gone. I think he's going to be persistent enough to try to get back with her, but I think she is going to have more of her attention on Lawrence, because Lawrence will be dating old girl. I don't know her name. But anyway, so I gave this entire season an A+. I just wish it was longer, which is not going to happen. And I wish it was longer than 8 episodes, which is not going to happen. HBO, please, please, please make this longer. You are fucking it up for the culture. You really are. But you don't give a fuck about our culture. You just care about the dollars. But if you put it on longer, you get more money from us, in my opinion. But anyways, that was Insecure. You guys let me know what you thought about the entire season, what you guys thought about the episode. Let me know down below. Finish off your wine, okay? Finish off your wine. Alright, finish that off. And I guess I will see you next year for Insecure. But I will still be making videos, so don't forget those. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.